Today we're going to talk about the Apple TV Plus film Greyhound starring Tom Hanks, so let's get started. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies. If you guys love to watch movies too, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Early in World War II, an experienced U.S. Navy captain must lead an Allied convoy being stalked by Nazi U-boat wolf packs. This film is directed by Ernest Snyder, who hasn't directed a film in years. Tom Hanks writes the screenplay for this film. He also has written a few different screenplays and also has directed movies as well. This is a really action-packed movie. There is a lot of different things happening. Torpedoes are constantly being shot. People are trying to avoid danger. But for a film of this nature, it really lacks compelling moments and an intense script. It has all the right elements to make it a really action-packed, intense, dramatic film. You have Tom Hanks leading the film, who does a good job in his role. Tom Hanks is a fantastic actor. But there's not much to his character to where you care about his situation, to where he is an experienced U.S. Navy captain. There's not much to care about for him as he is navigating his ship and commanding his crew and trying to avoid torpedoes and try to have everybody be safe. There's not much to actually care about with the character, and that in turn gives you not much to care about for the story as well. For a film of this nature and its story, an hour and a half seems to be pretty short for the film. It's constantly moving and gets started right away. We are introduced to Tom Hanks' character where he wants to marry Elizabeth Shue's character, but he has to go off to his mission, so he has to leave her. That is probably the most things we learn about the character and feel connected to. Besides that, once he gets on his ship and starts his mission, they really don't do much for the character. And I understand that, the film is always moving. There's a lot of action within the film, and it's shot beautifully. It looks great. But as he is trying to give commands and navigate his ship, there's no dramatic scenes within that, and you don't feel the intensity of those scenes, and any of it doesn't, and none of it feels compelling at all. Like I said, this is directed great. There is a lot of action within it. There are at times certain scenes where he's trying to avoid a torpedo, so they have to turn their ship a certain way. I found a couple of those scenes to be, entertaining. But the movie does look good. There's a lot of great action sequences. It's filmed really well. And Tom Hanks, once again, gives a really good performance. I don't think I've ever seen a terrible Tom Hanks performance. And even though the film is not dramatic or compelling for his character, he still handles the role really well. I expected a lot more of Greyhound. I expected a lot more dramatic moments and more characterization for Tom Hanks's character. And I honestly expected a longer runtime. When you think of a war film, you think of lengthy movies over 2 hours long that develop their characters along the way, have a lot of dramatic scenes, compelling characters, situation that you find intense. And you just don't get that with Greyhound. You do get constant action scenes that are filmed beautifully in a Tom Hanks performance. That's okay. But besides that, you just don't get much with this movie. And it was supposed to be released in theaters, and now it's hitting Apple TV Plus. And I understand why. It's a film that I think that wouldn't have succeeded well in theaters if it was constantly pushed back. So dropping it on Apple TV Plus, like certain films we're doing on Netflix, like Lovebirds, I think is a smart move. I'm going to go ahead and give Greyhound a C. Thank you guys for giving my review for Greyhound. Stay tuned for more up and coming content this weekend. You guys are the best as always. My name is Just Watching Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.